No, the other video is not ready yet. Hello and welcome. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&ChewGuy, and this quite obviously is a entry onto the meats playlist. This is Bridgford's Sweet Baby Ray's Peppered Beef Jerky. Before we get into it, I'm going to put it out there right off the bat. I'm biased against this, or I think I am. I have never actually had this particular product. Peppered things I'm biased against. I don't like the mouthfeel. Okay? I mean, obviously they're not hot, which I also don't care for. But stuff that's black peppered or peppered is usually, in my mind, overdone. Like, they go way too far than needed with the pepper, and I don't like the mouthfeel of it. It's the same reason there is certain pipe tobaccos, one particular type of tobacco in them that has a peppery mouthfeel. Some people like that. It's just like with smokeless, the wintergreen burn. Some people like it. I don't. So peppery stuff I tend to stay away from. I like the flavor of black pepper. I like the flavor of red pepper. I like, it's the feel of it that I don't like. That all said, I'm going to keep my mind open. I don't know why I've never had this product before. I've had the Jack Link's peppered product. Again, didn't really care for it. Wasn't terrible, but for my own taste preference, I didn't overly care for it. But this is the Bridgford product in the hanger bag. It is a net weight 2.85 ounce bag. It is sealed on all four sides. It has a Ziploc. The Ziploc is usually not engaged on these. All right? Doesn't matter. Until you tear at the tabs, which are barely visible in this. This is a sealed seam up here, and it does not matter if that Ziploc is engaged. So, that is the front. You do have a window. And to tell you the truth, I'm wondering... Okay, I'm seeing black pepper in there. You're not going to be able to really see anything here because the glare from my camera setup thing here is sort of... I think there's more than one type of pepper in there. I think I'm seeing red. I think I'm seeing red pepper, but we'll get to that. So, Sweet Baby Ray's is licensed by Bridgford for these products. It is a separate company. There is the U.S. Agricultural Department stamp that it was inspected. They have this up here. I don't know why they keep going back and forth with these stickers. I don't know if it's just for my area or whatnot. This is just a literally... It's not even like waterproof. It's like a paper sticker. All right. Going around to the back, you have a quick view nutrition information. Then the actual nutrition's over here. Now, they do not have it for the bag. They are saying there's about 3 servings in here. A serving is 1 ounce. 2.85 net weight ounces. 1 ounce is a serving. 3 servings in the bag. But that's just like Jack Link's. I don't know if they just hope nobody reads the back of their packaging. If that was actually the case, though, I am sure they would save a whole lot of money on printing. But they don't. So, yeah, obviously not. But this is per 1 ounce. What I'm about to read you is per 1 ounce. So, the calories is 80. 10 of them are from fat. Total fat is 1 gram, which is 2% of your daily. Cholesterol is 25 milligrams, which is 8% of your daily. Sodium is 480 milligrams, which is 20% of your daily. Total carbs is 6 grams, which is 2% of your daily. All 6 of those grams are from sugars. They do not say the daily for the sugars. Protein is 11 grams, which is 21% of your daily. It also supplies 6% of your daily iron. Protein's pretty good on this. 11 grams at 21% of your daily. So if you eat the bag, which I'm going to, even if it is real peppery, I will be eating the bag. You're looking at 33 grams of protein coming in at 63% of your daily needs. All right. So I read on one of the previous Bridgford reviews the little story. I am not going to go into that again. It does say no refrigeration required. They go at this a little bit differently. So in Jack Link's products, they say refrigerate after 3 days if there's any unused product. In this one, they say no refrigeration required for fresher tasting beef jerky. Please consume within 3 days. Bridgford Food Corporation of Chicago, Illinois is who makes it. And the website is www.bridgefordfoods.com. Okay? And then it just states that Sweet Baby Ray's is a registered trademark that they are using under license. So I'm going to, on these products, this is a good point because it's much different than a Jack Link's bag. Down here is usually where Jack Link's has their best by date. On these, it's in between the little story and the quick look nutritional information. So it is right there. It is the 10th of December, 2022. Now, they are saying it's 100% American beef, and it's made in the USA. Okay? That is also different from Jack Link's. Jack Link's says made in the USA. That means the curing or processing of the product and bagging and packaging of the product happened in the USA. Jack Link's does not say that it's American beef. Now, in some of Jack Link's products, I know for a fact the beef is actually from New Zealand. All right? But, I mean, for those that are really like, I want to buy American, all American, you want to go with Bridgford over Jack Link's. Jack Link's beef is not all American. Some of it is, but not all of it. Okay? So, I'm going to open it up. So great having a bag. I've been eating a lot of sunflower seeds recently, and some of the sunflower seeds bags just do not tear right. When you tear them, the Ziploc is still stuck. It's a mess. Come on, Davids. Come on. Really? 120 years later? Come on. Smells good. It smells like their original beef jerky. I'm going to dump it out here so we can see. There's a thing we're not going to eat. It's got Mandarin Chinese on it. That's enough for me not to eat it right there, to tell you the truth. Sorry, China. Got some shake in it. It's got some visible black pepper, larger pieces. But it has something else. And I'm thinking I'm going to look at the ingredients. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, the black pepper is all the way at the end of the ingredients list. However, pretty darn close to the top after the obvious beef and water. And a couple other things. Red pepper. That's what I'm seeing here. So let me get the light on this. Number one, that's what you're looking at about. There is some shake. Nothing terrible. The pieces are pretty large. I can see a grain on them. So that's what you're looking at. The dark pieces there are a coarse ground black pepper. The lighter pieces almost look like they've been processed with the meat, so they look a little bit off, but in person, it looks like red pepper flakes, like in a shaker at a pizza place type deal. So, wow. A lot of this stuff is pretty big. It has started to break up a little bit. You know, with stuff like this, the tender stuff usually has less shake, and the shake is larger. The drier stuff, the more brittle stuff. But a lot of this depends on how abused the package was in transit. Like, what happened to this bag in between wherever it was made, Chicago, Illinois, until it got to my local Walmart. This bag, by the way, the hanger bags at this 2.85 net weight ounces, it is priced directly in my area, directly in line with the Jack Link's products of the same weight, okay, which is $3.98. So you got a lot of fold over, but this is about what you're looking at. All right, you can see the grain. Now, on this one, the grain's going diagonally this way. It doesn't look like it's bit formed. The grain on this is, well, you're not even going to be able to see it on that side, is going straight up and down. And it's all looking that way. Now, there is a lot of smaller stuff in this, all right, which I'm a little surprised at. But again, it's sort of, who knows what happened to it on the way. So I'm going to bite the bullet with one of these big pieces. Whoa. It's really thick. And now I know why. Now I know why it's there's more shake than usual. The moisture level in this isn't as high as their other products. It's drier. Bit of a tougher chew. Definite pepper. Black pepper flavor, but something else, which is probably the red pepper. That's something I don't usually come in contact with much in my daily eating habits, so it's a bit of a chill, actually. Now, personally, this is my own personal preference. I prefer the Bridgford products over Jack Link's. Mostly just because of taste. I just like their flavors better. And their flavors that have, clones in the Jack Link's line, I prefer the Bridgford products more. Well, yeah, there's a lot of pepper in this. This is what I don't like. Although, you know what? It's not really bothering me tonight. Now, when I say I don't care for this mouthfeel, it's not like something that's ridiculously hot where you're trying to swallow it just so you can get it out of your mouth and then immediately regret that because your esophagus is like all messed up. It's just something like, you know what? It's not bad. It's just, was that really necessary? Couldn't we get that flavor without the feel of that? So, I usually prefer the Bridgford products. They're priced exactly the same. As far as using American beef compared to the Jack Link's, not. I mean, if Jack Link's is getting all their beef from New Zealand, grass-fed cattle in New Zealand, I don't really have a problem with that, to tell you the truth. Or if they're getting it from Canada, again, not a big deal. But flavor-wise, Bridgford products have always... There's nothing really wrong with Jack Link's in my mind. It's just I prefer... Jack Link's is fine in regular beef jerky. I just prefer the Bridgford version. So, you always seem to get a lot. It's always in good shape, good condition, way out in date. And this is a good bit of beef jerky for $3.98. I mean, beef jerky can get expensive. I have seen that here through these reviews. So that's it. I'm going to finish this off. Look at this piece. Look how thick that is. The stuff is ridiculously thick. Anyway, this has been my review of Bridgford's peppered beef jerky. It's good. The pepper's pretty strong. It's pretty prominent. Black pepper is the flavor, but you get a feeling there's something else there, and that's the red pepper. I'm just not used to it. I am the Suit&Tie Dip and Chew Guy. I do hope you all are well. Do take care of yourselves, and as always, God bless.